Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, core faculty for the College of Health Sciences and Public Policy at Walden University. And in this video, I'm going to be going over something a little different than what I usually go over, a little bit outside of my expertise and discipline, and that's tracing back the usage of fire. And the way to do so is the way it has been done recently by some scientists in Israel is using artificial intelligence. So the purpose of this video is twofold. One, I'm trying to, of course, explain the role of fire in historic development and how humans became a lot more, their brain sizes start to increase and everything due to the advent of fire. But also, too, I want to show you exactly how technology, when used effectively, can really explain things, historical epochs and eras in a more systematic manner. So, looking more into this, so I call this traditional estimates, and the reason I do so is because I'm trying to create kind of a binary between estimate versus exactness. So science is all about trying to be exact. Never quite getting there, but trying to be exact. Traditional methods are kind of approximations, and it's storytelling, and it's perceptions of reality in different time periods. For instance, legend has it that Prometheus stole the technology of fire from the gods and taught humans about this technology. He was severely punished for this due to the democratization of technology. Fire in Hindu mythology is very much central, as has been in many different cultures, but definitely in the Indus Valley civilization that was since about 2 to 3,000 BC. This was actually central to not only connecting with the spirit world, but childbirth, various rites of passage, transitioning from teenage years to adult, and then also marriage rites and funerary rites. And in the legend of the Phoenix, there's actually a story of how there's kind of a death and rebirth. So the phoenix rises out of its ashes. So these are all the these are some of the depictions all around the world about how fire is perceived. I've actually written papers about the effects of fire in low and middle income countries, but that's in a more scientific manner. So transitioning from traditional myths to talking about now stories, and traditional myths and stories, and then transitioning to talking now about scientific, a scientific approach or perspective, which is quite different. So this actually dates it back far. Traditionally, it dates fire as back to 200,000 years, but using artificial intelligence, and I tried to explain this in this slide. What artificial intelligence is doing is it's increasing the level of granularity or resolution that we're able to visualize certain areas. So for instance, when you're using this in satellite imaging, remote sensing, when you're trying to understand the images, artificial intelligence can enhance that. And surely enough, when artificial intelligence was applied, increased granularity of the visuals, we found that 800,000 years ago, So this got pushed back. Initially, there was some talk about possibly 500,000, but this got pushed back to 800,000 years ago. So as it turns out, it was not only humans, not only Homo sapiens sapiens that had the technology of fire. Other hominids, other types of humans, for instance, Homo habilis, also had the technology. Many of them became extinct, and of course, everybody knows the rest of the story of Homo sapiens sapiens leaving Africa about 70,000 years ago, the first group, and when they left Africa, they encountered Neanderthals and other species of humans or hominids. So bottom line is this: using technology to understand historical technological innovation. So using futuristic tools to understand the technology of the past. This is what this is all about. And I think we'll start to see, as artificial intelligence develops and evolves into a more integrated, discipline-specific approach. For instance, this is applying to anthropology and archaeology. But as we start to apply it in public health and other disciplines, this is really going to provide a lot more information than we have at our disposal today. Thank you for listening.